Frequent flyer flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyer is back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer. Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend the warmest welcome, y'all. Back out here at this park, open field, and this time I'm out here with the J20, and I can't remember the name of this thing. Me and my wingman, we call this thing the J20 with the brushless props on the canards, because these things are called canards. And this plane is a Chinese plane, a Chinese fighter jet called the J20. A few channels have been posting videos of this thing right here. I've been playing with this thing for some weeks now, and I really have had quite a time with this thing. I have been having fun. I have been crashing it a lot though, because this thing has been acting really wacky. I've made a few changes to it. I actually gave this thing the most throw it can get. I added LEDs, as you can see my mishap there. I tried to use a drill on it, a Dremel or whatnot, and the Dremel it got a little out of hand, knocked off some of the foam there, more than what I was planning to knock off. And I got it the way that I wanted it on this side. And so it does have LEDs now, and I took the wheels off of this thing. It's been acting real wacky, just like some of the other channels have been reporting. This thing does seem to get out of whack really easy, but I've come to find out that I really think that this thing has a really steep learning curve. That's what it is. I don't think that this is a good plane for a beginner, because of this learning curve that I'm talking about. It's really based upon you not stalling this thing. This thing wants to go fast, and it needs to go fast. It's a little heavy in the front, not in the rear. I don't think, me personally, I think all of the weight is up the front with these motors and all of that. But it just flips backwards because these motors, it's got two hefty motors there with two hefty props, two pretty long props, and the blades are pretty beefy, pretty wide. So really big scoop on those blades mean that this thing has a lot of push from both sides. I think that is what explains this thing flipping that way. When you see this thing on the videos falling out of the sky and acting all wacky and everything, it usually flips back that way. And I think that's because the power that you have up front, it's stopping it from going down like that. It's kind of like lifting and holding the front of it up when it flips backwards and forward like that, like a leaf, and falls down. And so I don't think it's tail heavy. I did do what Quadcopter 101 was talking about, the battery sliding back and forth. He was speculating that that would probably be confusing the gyro and making this thing flip out of the air and all, but I don't think that is what it is, because I did do the same thing that Quadcopter 101 did. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys right now because we're out on the field, and I actually broke the little lip off of the latch on my battery bay, so I can't get that battery out of there easy. It was a struggle getting this new battery in there, and I closed it up not thinking to bring a screwdriver or anything. I need a flathead screwdriver to drive in there and lift this lip up right here, because the lip is broke on that. And so I can't show you guys that, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Maybe I'll show you guys once I get it home. I'll open it up and you guys can see that I do have flexible foam inside there, kind of holding the battery in place so it doesn't move around in there, so the battery is not moving around, so you guys don't hear anything in there. The battery is pretty snug in there. And I took the landing gear off, so it's a little lighter, I guess, less drag from the landing gear being gone and all. And I did fly this thing at night with these LEDs on it. I don't know if I'm going to release that video. I don't know if I'm going to release that video before I release this one. Obviously, you guys know whether or not I did or not. But at the time of this video, neither one of those videos are out.
Right now it's Sunday.
Yeah, Drone Dreesy is here. He said it's Sunday. And so I've learned that it's a learning curve with this thing. You have to keep this thing going fast. You can slow it down, but you have to high alpha when you slow it down. Purposely, you have to give uplift and have this thing high alpha, and that'll allow you to fly slow with this thing and turn. I've found that this thing doesn't turn tight when you're on the motors, when you're on the throttle, and so it'll turn wide. And I figured out that it turns tight when you slow down and give it a little high alpha, and so that keeps it in the air. I haven't been having this thing fall out of the sky when I do that, so I'm thinking it's a learning curve. You just high alpha this thing to turn around, and then you give it high throttle to get going again. And I haven't been falling out of the sky like that, haven't been stalling or anything. It's hard to make this thing stall when you're high alpha with this, because it has so much power up the front under those canards right there. Let's get this thing in the air so I can stop running my mouth so much. But let's get this guy up in the air. I don't have the landing gear, so I'm gonna have to hand launch it. Quadcopter 101 did show the world how to hand launch this thing. Gonna give him credit for it, because that's where I saw it. I didn't see anybody else do this. When you press this FN button right there, after you hit throttle, you see the rear control surfaces go up like that, and then you can launch it like this. Here it is. It kind of wants to fly sometimes though, so you got to be careful with that. Going high rates. Okay, let's take off with this thing. It wants to go. I found when I lower the throttle and high alpha, I can get a little tighter turn with this thing. Hopefully you guys can see it. The sun is starting to go down. A bit of a wider turn there because I didn't come off the throttle. So when you're slowing down with this thing, you have to pull down on the right stick to high alpha, and that stops you from stalling, guys, because this plane will stall and it'll start acting wacky on you if you're not high alpha when you're slowing down. I have not successfully flown this thing upside down. Can't get it upside down. Let's try it again. Nope. Can't get it upside down, y'all. I don't know what the heck is going on with mine. Maybe you can't do it in the high rates. Let me go in the beginner rate. Maybe I can do it then. Let me see. Okay, we're in beginner rate. Still nothing, y'all. Let me go back in the... Oh, maybe it's the other side. I didn't try that. Let me try that. High alpha. Let me see. Okay, there it is right there. It's the shoulder button. Guess I was hitting the wrong thing. See if I can get it to do a roll. Uh-oh. Too close to the trees to do a roll. Let me try a roll. There we go. Fast roll. That was awesome. Let's try that roll again. Oh. Woo! I didn't try to do that. I tried to do a roll, not a loop. Like that. Whoa! Sheesh. Let me slow it down so I can get a tighter turn. Loop right there. Ah, pull out of it. Oh, see, I almost stalled there. Had to get on the gas. Had to get on the throttle, y'all. Okay, there's a roll right there. I can't fly it upside down though, y'all. Can't get it upside down. Let me try it again. Let me see if I can get it upside down. Yeah, it won't do it for me. I don't know if you have to hit that button at the same time or what I'm doing wrong, but I can't get this thing inverted is what I want to say. I can't get it to fly inverted. Those right there are scary, guys, because it does a really big loop. Slow it down to get me a tighter turn. There it is again. Maybe I'm not on enough throttle when I do those loops. Let me try it again. Here it is again. High alpha, high alpha. Slow down. Let's try to get another flip. Oh, I don't know what he tried to do. Oh no. I didn't have enough throttle on it, y'all, to do that loop I was trying to do. Sometimes I get caught doing the loop when I'm trying to do a roll. Let's try a roll. It's trying to go down on me though. The nose is pointing down on me, not letting me high alpha. Pull up. Okay, I think this thing needs to be recalibrated. It's not letting me high alpha like I want to. It made me flip over and do that weird stuff. This time we're gonna hand launch it in plane mode. Let's see. This is a little tricky. It wants to go down for some reason. Not letting me high alpha. I think I know how to get this thing upside down now, guys. I think what I have to do to get it upside down is hold down that button. I think I remember now, so let's try. It's saying that the battery's dying now. Nope, it's not going upside down. It's letting me high alpha again though. And the battery's dying, so I'm just going to bring it back around. Try to land it. Bring it in nice and easy. That's the softest landing I'm going to be able to get today because the battery is dead. Check out my lights, y'all. Nice lights on it and all. It already had these lights already. And those little arms there underneath the canards. Pretty awesome plane. I really think that they need a little more programming with it though. But I think the main thing is giving this thing a little more pitch. It needs a lot more pitch on the elevator axis. And that'll allow you to high alpha this thing better. And I think it has less chance of falling out of the sky when it's in high alpha because of this power that it has up front behind those canards there. Pretty fun flyer though, the J20. Thanks for watching.